Go ahead, brother, talk to me.
Sorry, thank you.
That guy's trying to teach us.
It's alright. When you remember, you can let me know. Go back to the revelation of the Lord. What you gonna do with the basic, man?
Revelation 1:1, the revelation of Jesus Christ,
That's right.
which God gave unto him
Whose true name is Yahawashi. You know, we're reading it verbatim for the world to understand. Go on.
to show unto his servants.
To show unto his service. Now, mind you, if this is only revealed to John, obviously it's for a future prophecy, man. Because John was a prisoner on the island of Patmos. All right, read on.
To show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John, who bear record of the word of God and of the testimony of Jesus Christ and of all things that he saw.
All right, jump down to the point.
Verse 13, and in the midst of the seven candlesticks,
So in the midst of the seven candlesticks, this was John seen. He saw the vision. Read on.
one like unto the Son of Man,
One like unto the Son of Man, who's supposed to be Christ. Read on.
clothed with a garment down to the foot,
Clothed with a garment down to his foot, with the fringes and the border of blue. Read on.
and girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
With a golden war belt. Okay, that's what a girdle is. It's a golden war belt. Read on.
His head and his
The
hair
hair on his head, just like his father, and the hair on his face. Read on.
were white like wool,
They were white in wool. And wool is in color and also as in texture. Read on.
as white as snow,
As white as snow. So wool was a texture, and white as snow was the color. Read on.
and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes was a flame of fire, because the Lord, remember, he's waiting for the time to come back onto the earth and to avenge us, to deliver us from our captivity and avenge himself upon the heathen. Okay, read on.
And his
So
feet,
his eyes were red out of frustration and anger. Read on.
and his feet,
Wait, does it say that? It says that?
But that's when people get angry, their eyes turn red. The whites of your eyes turn red. That's what it's in reference to. You ever see somebody that's really stressed out, long day, never slept, hasn't slept, you know, just been up all the time, frustrated, and you look at their eyes, sometimes they might get a little glossy, or they be really red.
And when they say waters is like
The voice, water is
a whole bunch of different voices, kind of like.
no, it's
like a
powerful. It's
voice.
power. It's that.
Like
Not
from
many
the eyes
voices.
at the end.
There you
Okay.
go. See, you
But
how old are you?
How old are you? I'm 28.
Oh, you young.
But I have a question about the mark of the beast.
All right, hold it real quick. Let's just finish the scripture, and then we're gonna jump right on
Because
to
I
it.
believe
Hold on,
it's
brother.
here.
Hold on,
I
brother.
see it. But
Go ahead. Let's just finish this, and then we'll answer your question.
okay, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
Right, and his feet onto fine brass. You know. So they don't even look brassy anymore. Who got brass? Somebody bring the brass out, Bubba Kashan.
yeah, but that could just mean he's like. I mean, I don't want to say
Say what you want to say. Speak.
brass could mean to me, and I could be wrong. I don't just believe what I want to believe. I don't know, but brass can mean like he's like not metal. He has a and his body is celestial, right? So he's
That's
like.
brass.
Trying to say
She's
robotic
brass.
or something?
Yeah, not, I don't want to say robotic, but you know what I mean? Like a statue, right? Like he's that glorious to me. But also it could be, he's the complexion.
Go ahead, run that back, brother, real quick.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. And his voice as a sound of many waters.
So his feet was like a fine brass, but not just brass, but as if you put it in a furnace and it got burnt. So regardless, at the end of the day, he's dark in color. And his voice is like the voice of many waters. Why? Because he spoke with great authority. Not like, see, right now we're speaking to you in this in a monotone voice because you're right here. If you wasn't standing here, I'll be speaking at the top of my lungs so that the whole city can hear. Because that's how Christ spoke. Remember, there was a time when Christ was on top of a ship, speaking unto the people on the beach. How can he talk to them if he's speaking like this? Oh, yes, love. No. he had to speak with authority. He had to speak with a voice.
Thousands of people.
For thousands of people to hear. So there was no mistaking what he was saying. So scratch that. What was your question on the mark of the beast? Mark of the beast.
I seen it before. I've actually been in a situation where I was buying something and I seen the numbers on a barcode, and then I picked up a whole bunch. I picked up like 12 items, and they all said it.
They all said it, right?
And I didn't buy it.
Which is
because I
just
was
proof. Make him look at the end of the day. I'm gonna just say this. Don't be so physical about that.
I'm not gonna take that number though. Like I know
Everything
what you're
got
saying.
it. Everything got it.
When I first heard it, I was like, it's over. That means I got it. I took it before and I didn't know. So I was going through a period of being depressed.
You were being over
I
righteous.
felt like I was.
You were being over righteous. That's why. It's
So
all right
everywhere
though.
I went, I was checking the barcodes, but
And they all came up, and you probably went home all frustrated because you couldn't buy nothing.
returned everything. I should have been in that store.
Yeah, Revelations 13 of Uncle Shai. But so what's exactly your question though?
But so my thing is, the beast is what? The system, technology, all that stuff. The image is supposed to be like what? All this entertainment and
Well, ultimately, yeah, because
technology. Because I heard that
no,
the
not
beast
technology.
is
Technology's not the beast. No.
But people worship technology.
A
You know
gun is
why?
technology.
Yes, specifically,
sis.
yes,
A gun is
because-
technology. Like there's all types of things that's technology. Like a carriage.
Okay.
There's built is technology. Okay. Technology just means the study of a tech. Okay,
But worship. This is what kind of took me away is because when you worship something, you have to do this, right? Or you have to bow.
Not necessarily.
So I never worship myself.
No, that's good, but not necessarily. Just because you bow doesn't necessarily mean you worship it. Because let's say, for example, you a big Jay-Z fan, right? You got Jay-Z all on your wall. You might not ever bow to it, but you got all of them on your. You got them all on your wall. All your ringtones is Jay-Z.
You're right, you're right.
Everything that comes out your mouth is a Jay-Z quote. You're worshiping him. You're not bowing to him. But your everyday life is Jay-Z, Jay-Z this, Jay-Z that.
Okay.
Bring that Revelations. So in the mark of the beast, the same thing. All this stuff in society is gonna lead people to taking a trip because it's gonna be promoted everywhere.
It's gonna be
promoted in music. It's gonna be promoted in arts. It's gonna be promoted in sports. It's already in sports. You go down to what is that? What's that country? Argentina, where they had the soccer players of soccer fans.
In order to get into the stadium, you gotta have the chip.
So in order to get into the stadium, and I believe it's Argentina. Don't quote me. You have to have the chip already in order to get in.
On your fingers?
In the hand, or they might put it in the
like
arm.
a tattoo.
Are you doing like a barcode?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're doing on the lower level. They're doing tattoos, but like even in tattoos, gonna be promoted. All these things are gonna lead people to taking the chip.
But the chip,
It's the chip.
for me,
It's the chip.
I got a letter from my bank telling me that I'm no longer able to use my credit card like this.
You gotta get the
We
new
all
one.
got those.
You gotta get the new one.
I waited and I was like, maybe I should cancel my bank account because I don't know about using
There's
the
nothing
chip.
wrong with canceling your bank account if you want.
But I have a chip
You
though.
would have people say that, like you have people say that, oh, that's the mark of the beast. Where the scriptures gets real
It says
specific.
specifically in the
It says
hand
that's
on
going to
the
be.
forehead.
If you look
So
up the
I
word,
don't go to the store and buy
if you
a
look
shirt
up the
and go
word
like
mark,
that.
it says karagma.
My hand.
Listen.
Look up the word mark in the Greek is karagma, which means to insert or incision. So that actual incision of the chip going in you, that's the mark of the beast. But this whole system is
But
the
it is.
beast.
It's already set up.
She's basically saying like do I have to worship certain things, technology, so on and so forth.
God.
I'm like, nah, but I said all these things are gonna lead people
It
to
is.
taking the
It's-
chip.
but I feel like it's.
But like we have technology, we got cameras, we got tablets, we got
Chips in
iPhones.
your smartphone.
These things have no power over us, Lord willing.
But it's not.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not
I can say
here.
for myself, ain't got no power over me. Lord willing, every brother here feels the same way. You got other people that do. You got people, if they lose their phone, they're like, oh my God,
They
life
gonna
is over.
die, yeah.
They're gonna be the ones to be in that first in that line and get that chip. If you have to wait in line 2 days to get an iPhone, you're taking the chip more than likely, man. Because your mentality is on earthly
Already,
things.
yeah, okay, yeah.
You're not
Yeah,
checking
yeah,
your
yeah.
treasures in heaven.
Yeah.
You're not worried about the spiritual things. That's why I believe it was it Paul that said it? Or Christ that said it? If you don't believe about the earthly, no, that was Christ that said it. If you don't believe when I tell you earthly things, how can you believe the spiritual things? And people, let me get this, they talk smack about this all, they don't want to believe it. But it's already And certain states, some people already got it. Certain jobs, they're coming out with the movie.
They just passed a law that said that mental ill people, they have to take
Mentally
the chip.
ill people have to take a chip.
So basically to
track them,
like people with autism and
schizophrenia,
and
bipolar, dementia. 'Cause a lot of people, they hallucinate. They lose track of reality, so they'll go off and drive.
They say that the people that are
parolees.
who we are hallucinating.
Who's we are?
No, I mean like people that
people
believe in
we're
God.
talking
Yeah,
about?
like we crazy.
Yeah.
Like
we're
we supposed to
conspiracy
be-
theorists.
We're conspiracy theorists.
He's a conspirator. But you go to jail for conspiracy though.
Schizophrenic or something.
But you go to jail for conspiracy though. Straight up. So there gotta be some truth to what we're saying. Because if you can go to jail in American society, you can do 100 to life, 100 years is life. You can do 100 years to life for conspiracy.
Okay.
So if we're crazy for believing in conspiracies, there's gotta be some truth to it if this devil can convict you for it.
Okay.
And regardless of what we say, because at the end of the day, it's all through faith.
Okay.
The Lord is gonna judge these devils. And it's not gonna be based on conspiracy. It's gonna be based on the facts. And the facts is this is real.
Okay.
They're gonna force the people. They're gonna mainly force our people to take it first. And if you don't take it, they're gonna kill us. But you know what? It's better to
I
die.
bet it, yeah. And then also too, so the people that who are gonna be fighting with Christ and reigning with him.
It's gonna be these armies. We don't have the World War III sign. Biblical shot.
No. I know it's who it is, but I mean like with him. Because it says that the saints are going to be fighting.
That's
gonna
talking
come
about the
down,
elect of our people.
The people.
The elect, the men, not the women. The women that are part of the elect, they're gonna be delivered out of the chaos. But the elect men, those that get spiritual powers, those are gonna be the saints of the Israelites. Right? Can we get that book shot? Book of Psalms 50. Huh? Yeah, 50. Yeah, I want. That's the one I want. 50 and 5 biblical shot. That's exactly the one I want. And the saints are the Israelites. We're gonna prove that first. And then we're gonna go into those that follow
I got a million questions. Like they just coming up and I'm losing them.
Let me ask you a
I have a question about women.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have a man?
Speaking, I'm married. Yeah.
You're married. Okay. Well, technically, you shouldn't be up here talking to us if you're married.
No, but I have questions though.
I got.
Y'all have to answer.
We're gonna answer your questions. What I'm saying
That's
is,
my next question.
technically speaking, you should have your husband come up here. We build with him, and he teaches you. You know what I'm saying? That's
I'm not
how.
allowed to be taught.
No, we
But I'm supposed to be
because
talking
we're
to my
here now. We're
husband?
gonna build with you. You know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't make this a regular thing to come out here and kick it with us unless it's cool with your husband, and as long as you're not looking at brothers in no type of way, because that's adultery. You know what I'm saying? But now that we know that you have a husband, you know, brothers know better than to look at you in any type of
I always wanted
fashion.
to talk to y'all, but I don't.
So you've
I
been
don't know
ignoring
a lot.
us.
No, my brother, he's.
It's all good. It's all good.
I don't want to ask questions that
Hey, that's why we up here. It's for our people to ask questions, you know. We'd rather have people ask questions than people just walk by and not ask questions.
And I always feel like I don't want to be one of those people that's like, y'all lying, y'all over here mad. Why y'all always mad? Like
we're not gonna curse you out 'cause you
I'm
got
a
a husband.
curious person, so.
But you have a zeal of God because you knew scriptures. You know what you was talking about. Like you said, a brother told you the truth. He told you that that's not Christ.
Yeah.
He told you an Israelite, so that's beautiful. And now you got now you have an idea of who you're dealing with up there. Now it's like, you know what? The niggas ain't so crazy. Let's talk with them. There's nothing wrong with that. We're gonna build with you. There's nothing wrong with you having a husband. Just understand that this is not your place. Not to be out here with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is for people to learn and to
I just
understand.
have questions.
Of course. Let's bring that out. And Psalms 50
I don't like to judge
and
you.
5.
This is Psalms 50 and 5. Gather my saints together unto me. Those who have made a covenant with me by sacrifice.
Who made the covenant with the Lord by sacrifice? The Israelites. When you go back into the book, matter of fact, start first and foremost in the book of Exodus, during the Passover. That was our first form of sacrifice at that time. Right? Because we took the lamb, we slew the lamb, and then we put the blood on the doorpost so the death would pass over us. Okay, and then we ate the lamb during the Passover. That was a form of a sacrifice. Okay, and then later on when you go into the scriptures, okay, it explains about, the sacrificial order in the temple, so on and so forth. So only Israel was given that. Nobody else, no other nation. We always argue with people about, oh, all people can be saved. You know, we're all saints, we're all God's children. The scriptures speak against that. Because where were these other nations when Moses gave us a law and sacrifice? What were the other nations doing the exodus of Egypt when we performed that one sacrifice? Shalom, man. You know,
We got another sister that knows
Khan.
right here.
Shalom, sister.